Good morning, class. You see before you a phonics chart. Which one is it? Phonics chart 10. I'm going over these with you because there are still some special sounds that you are forgetting, or perhaps you just can't identify them when you see them. So the more we practice these, the better it will help you. Remember that phonics and special sounds are for you to use as a tool when you spell and when you read. If you know these and you can use these, then you are using tools to help you do, what did I say? Spelling and reading, two very important things that you need to take with you as you go into life. Now, will you always need to use the tools? No, as you get older and you begin to recognize many words, you will only need to use these occasionally because you have learned and seen many of these words before. All right, well, let's begin. And hopefully this is going to help those of you who need to reincorporate when you read and when you spell the words that you are going to read or spell. Okay, let's start. Wha in whale, in who, ch in patch, ear in ear, air in bear, in earth, old in gold, in lamb, foo in flew, you in few, e in rainy, in bigger, est in biggest, li in slowly, n in sharpen, as in peaches, ild in child, ind in kind. Let's look at chart 11. Ready? In shovel, in banana, s in city, in faucet, in saw, e in leaf, at in thread, a in steak, e in brownie, e in key, a in obey, f in phone, k in chorus, ought in thought, ought in caught. Remember these on the last phonics test? J in giant, j in fudge. You have groups of EA that have their own special sound. You have an AU and an AW that both say ah. Here's EY, EY. One says E in key, the other A in obey. Ought, thought, ought, caught. You circle all of it. Some of you just circled OU, but you circle the whole thing, all right? Yes. And J and fudge also, sometimes we just do the J, the G that makes a J sound, and we don't remember the D. So we have to identify these words like in fudge. Now, when you see fudge, you know, D-G-E. If someone says spell fudge, F-U-D-G-E. Familiarize yourself. They need to be so familiar to you. In asleep, all in also, be in because, in enjoy, on in unbutton, in wrinkle, ud in could, air in hair, in push, off in enough, in country, air in carry, ire in fire. Let's go back and look at the lines that you see after these. What do these lines mean? Losing our focus here. There we go. Those lines mean that these are prefixes. When the line comes after the A and the AL, the B, E, and the N, EN, and the UN, it means prefix. So if we look at the word asleep, The A is the prefix, and sleep is the root word. Okay? Also. B, because. N, enjoy. Unbutton. Okay, now let's look at any other words that we have. Oh, enough. Boy, that one we really have to study, make sure that we understand. O-U-G-H. Next chart. Chart 13. Now I see the line before the special sound. Do you know what that means? I think some of you know. Let me say it for those who have forgotten. The line before the special sound means that these are suffixes. So we have a suffix here. Do we have any more on this chart? No, we don't. Be looking for them, okay? All right, here we go. Full and beautiful, air and care, ton and mountain, you're and pure, chur and pasture, war and warm, shun and nation, shun and missionary, Jeanne and television. That one's different, just a little, almost a Z sound right there. A and 8. Now don't say or. In sailor, in dollar, it in crystal, air and cherry. Go back to sailor and dollar. Sometimes OR and AR say an ER sound. We learn these after a while. We'll have them memorized. There are some more like this. And then you'll be good to go. In the meantime, we need to learn them and just remember that sometimes OR and AR say Here's where a Y that says an I short vowel sound. Cri, I. That sounds like short vowel I. Sometimes a Y says I in crystal, gypsy, and there are some others. Sometimes a Y says I as in my, and sometimes the Y says E in baby. So we need to learn the Y sounds with its special word to help you, to remember that there are 3 different ways to say the Y sound. Air and cherry, we're good. Okay, that's 4 charts that you need to remember, that you need to go over. And I feel like there are certain special sounds here that some of you are struggling with just a little. So we need to work on those. And then these tools will be able to help you as you still continue to learn to read. Well, that was a short one, wasn't it? I will see you all later.